everybody, anybody watching this. So I'm probably gonna. I've been kind of um, wanting to do different things with posting and such. So, song that I would listen to, and just like here and there, nothing too crazy. But oh crap. Um, so yeah, it's called "Wherever You Will Go" by The Calling, and so yeah, been around since 2000s and everything. But the lead singer kind of popped up like a couple days ago or whatever, and I was like, yeah, cool. And because it's been a while since I've listened to it, and so I was like, yeah. And I got thinking more and more because I was like, oh, the lead singer, he's got like a cool vibe, and you know, I was like, yeah, he's not bad looking. So I was like, oh, let me check him out and everything. And it's like I had this song stuck in my head like days, and I was singing, but I was just thinking about the chorus, like wherever you go, up high, down low, I'll be with you wherever you go. And then I kind of like sort of like after the chorus, like the rest of the song, I was just like thinking about that. I was like, you know, like, oh, so lately I've been wondering who would be there to take my place. That's basically the beginning of the song. And just like I was listening to it and I was thinking about the lead singer's voice. And because I've never really like heard a voice quite like that, where it's like, because in the beginning of the song, he kind of goes like a bit deeper. So lately, I've been wandering. Obviously, not doing it justice, but so I'm just like, he goes like that, like low, and then it's like after that part, and then it's sort of like, oh, and then like the chorus of first part, he goes like a bit higher, and it's more like controlled, but also um it like raspy. There's a bit of raspiness in there, and then towards the end of the song, if I could turn back time, and that part, it's like higher, but then raspy at the same time, and it's, oh my god, like I guess sort of really listening to the song, I like it, I really do, and I'm just kind of um I did the thing where I went on sort of a deep dive um about the lead singer, and because I feel like when I listen to songs, I'm like, I gotta know more about like the singer's voice, or like, and then I go a step further after like I'm just sort of entranced in the singer's voice. I go a step further and learn more about the lead singer, like as a person, and I'm just like, oh, that's wild to know this. And um so yeah, and I don't know whether it boils down to if I see like a band or something and I'm like, yeah, the singer's kind of attractive, sure. I don't know if that prompts me to learn more about this person or something like that, but I just kind of, I don't know, maybe it just leads into it further, I suppose. But anyway, so I learned more about the lead singer, and apparently, when they were just starting out in the band and everything, apparently it was, I think it was after their show, and they were abducted by somebody. Like, I don't know if it was more than one person, but basically, they were kidnapped, and like the lead singer was beaten up really bad and just kind of left on the side of the road. And then I read that he like had a bunch of like spinal cord injuries, and like Um, and I think like maybe some teeth missing and like kind of like knocked out, and then like stitches and such. But so I learned that, and then kind of fast forward. I don't know how like when was the first like diagnosis or whatever, but I found out that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and he like for a year he was in a wheelchair, and he like was working at it, and then he's out of the wheelchair, um and then I he was doing a show, and he was kind of talking about it, and he said that he somehow overcome it, and then now he doesn't have Parkinson's. um but yeah, so basically he's doing a few shows and everything, and I don't think they've put out any music or anything like that. There was like a little video, um and I don't know, like I could probably like insert the video or something, but just like a little bit there. I guess like maybe over the years or something, he had more teeth kind of out, and he needed like replacements and everything. So he like his mouth got done like and it looks more natural, honestly. It's just like now because I saw a recent photo, and he looks very skinny, and yeah, so I think more so he looks kind of frail, and I think it was he was signing kind of autographs or something, and he was coming off of a plane, and you could kind of tell that like not that his walking was slower, but I don't know, like I don't like sort of in pain or something like. Yeah, and he, obviously he looked really tired because I'm assuming he came off of a flight, and it was like early morning or something like that. So, like, saw more photos of the lead singer. I don't know. I just kind of got the vibe that he just seems like a nice person. He has a kind face, and it's a shame how like, and of course I feel like much more has happened, but it's not like online, for people to find out or whatever, and but yeah, I feel like he's been through a lot for sure, and it's like he's married and has a kid and everything, and I'm just like, that's great, like sort of that thing of, whatever happens in life, like when the negative starts happening, and it's so nice that you could flip it, turn it into a positive, and I feel like that's basically what he's done, and it's really cool to see. He covered this song by Adele called Skyfall, and the Skyfall song was in the James Bond movie, and that song is so great. Like, oh my god, I love James Bond, like, you know, and so yeah, and like I heard that song, and it was just, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think it's just Adele's voice. I think it's just like the lyrics. It's just so um I don't know, like I feel the emotions coming from that song. Like it's wild. And so Alex Band, the lead singer of The Calling, he covered the song, and his version is so good. Like, oh my god. I'll see if I can like put a little bit in this video, but it's just I really like it. Because obviously, when a lot of artists, bands, whatever, they cover the song, and it almost sounds exactly the same as the original artist. So I personally, I love songs like the artist puts their own little vibe and the flavor, and obviously whoever's covering the song does not have the same voice as the original like artist or whatever. And so yeah, I'm trying to film more, and I'm trying to really like build something, like I don't know, I call it a community of people, and whether like-minded people that, enjoy music, enjoy gaming, just really nerdy people, or just anybody in general, and I really want to film way more and kind of shove my videos out there, because, honestly, I know that I do post a lot of Ramstein, a lot of Till Lindemann, and that's kind of recently how, like, the followers that end up subscribing or whatever, um, that's sort of who ends up subscribing, and that's great. And I want to, I don't know, like, I want to be able to talk about so many other things, and and honestly, I'm still listening to Ramstein. I still enjoy Till Lindemann's voice, and I want to make more videos talking about Till Lindemann, stuff like that. And I want to just be able to film, and I know, like, I just feel like sometimes it's hard, and just to kind of get started with filming and what to talk about, and and stuff like that. And I want to, even if it's just me rambling, I want to just kind of hop on and be like, yeah, I heard this and I heard that, um and I do feel like, um maybe it is a sign to kind of keep going with music, like talking about music, or talking about songs, bands, singers, um because I feel like the whole reason I feel like it's a sign is because I love music, and I, like, enjoy playing music. I enjoy practicing in that way, and, like, um whether it's guitar, singing, whatever, I really, you know I try to continuously practice, and it's like, maybe that is the sign, like, because of the recent subscribers, and it's been talking about music, and and Ramstein or whatever, and maybe that is a big sign to propel forward with music, and, like, talking about music, talking about whatever with music. And now, granted, though, music isn't the only thing that I enjoy. I enjoy a lot of different things, but, um yeah, so I don't know. I've just been thinking about that, and and I've realized I try to keep the video short to a degree, and obviously this is 15 minutes, not short. um so yeah, and I think that's why I've sort of been doing the YouTube shorts, and try to just gain traction with videos and whatever. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, back on the topic. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do more with the editing side of the videos and everything, because I don't know, like, obviously I'm new at that, and well, I shouldn't say new, but, like, I edit different videos and not really these types of videos. So, um, yeah. So anyway, if anybody enjoys this, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. But yeah, don't forget to be kind to one another. All right, bye.